Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of questionable parentage, it's your homeboy, CaptNRetro, and I can barely speak English. What is going down, YouTube town? That is the original intro knowledge that I bestow upon you. And right now, live here on the old YouTubes, you can see me play some stuff. We are playing the brand spanking new, I guess it just got released today, Indiana Jones, The Great Pinball Adventure, or something like that. Indiana Jones Pinball Adventure, something like that, from Williams, from back in the 90s. Today. And we are live streaming it. G-Dub, what's up, buddy? So it was a $15 download to add to your pack of FX3 games if you have Pinball FX3 on the PS4 or whatever system you may have it on. Never actually played the digital version of Indiana Jones. I've played the real machine a lot. I love the gun handle shooter for the shooter rod. I'm not exactly sure what the skill shots are. It's been a minute since I actually played one. There's a guy. I did some restoration stuff on a Twilight Zone and a Back to the Future for him, and he had one at his house, and I got to play it a little bit. Come here, ball. Dr. Jones! We're getting shot at. What's up, Robert Payne? It's an official stream. Cool ass Robert Payne's in the house. Oh! Ball out. Oh, I like that you're fighting the bald-headed guy up there in the pop bumpers. Start a mission. Streets of Cairo. Find Marion. Make ramps and loops. Well, that's neither. There's a loop. There's another loop. Uh-oh, I think that monkey knows where she's at. I found her. Oh, come on.
Don't touch anything.
This is I believe it's a wide body game. In real life, it's a super pin, I believe, is what they called their wide bodies back in the 90s. Like the Judge Dredd or the Demolition Man. I love that LucasArts sound of a plane trying to start.
Always knew someday you'd come walking back through my...
Uh-oh. Come here, ball. Can we hit that left ramp or the right ramp for the love of God? Here we go. Up there. Now, you gotta like tilt the playfield, I believe, with the flippers here. Oh, we went down the pit and we died. Trap it. Extra ball. Oh, ball locked. Ball 2 locked. Oh, they're locking up there in the mouth of the idol statue that you get from that he got in the first movie. There we go. Hit those ramps. Oh shit, my TV has an issue. I've got a Hisense piece of crap TV that occasionally just loses the signal. It'll go to a black screen real quick. It just came back. And if I don't pause, I lose it. And if I'm playing live on like Rocket League or some shit, it just makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Like the screen goes blank on me and I have to wait for the signal to come back. It's really quite annoying. All right, let's see if we can get him to do it right. Oh my God, we shouldn't have gone to the right. We went down the pit again. I like that it's raining on me right now. That's really cool. It's not at all distracting. Ball 3 locked. Multi-ball time. Holy crap! Look at Indy running from the thing. Now that doesn't happen in the real game, I don't think. Get that ramp. Oh, I lost that ball. Oh, my dead flip. Should have done that. Indiana Jones. I'm not sure what the skill shot is on this game. Looks like we've acquired Marion and Dr. Jones. We could care less if we find Willie. Hand of Fate. Fate will choose. It's a mystery award. Start Super Jets. Escape in the minecart video mode. Okay. Oh God. That was the wrong turn. No tunnels passed. 500,000 points. Now that totally rolled out of there and screwed me. Alright, well that was ball 3. First game ever of digital Indiana Jones. We have top men. Top men. Working on it right now.
You have leveled up and upgraded this table.
Well, awesome. I wasn't using any upgrades.
Single player results.
Alright, let's turn off the... extra nonsense. Start that mission. Alright, let's find Marion. I guess it goes in order every time. Oh, come on. Oh! There's a sneak back save that I gave the table a shove and it kicked the ball back over through that gate. I like it. The new Pirates of the Caribbean has one of those, and I've successfully nudged that ball back into play like 5 or 6 times. I haven't played that game a whole lot. Alright, we gotta hit a ramp. There we go. Let's hit the other ramp now. Or that loop. Did we find her? We found her. Got him. Alright, you had to push the button to pull the trigger on the gun to shoot that guy on that back screen. That was fun. Mystery lock. Ball 2 locked. Mystery like. I like it. Raven bar video mode. Use flippers to aim gun. Hit 20 guys to find medallion. Oh. I got shot a lot. Ball 3 lock. Multi-ball time. I'm not a huge fan of the art style on this game. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else you could have done, I guess, but like, it just seems very yellow and like in your face, and like the character heads are cool, but I don't really like the placement of it. That's probably why the digital version here took Indy's head down there and made it into like a video screen for part of the game, because it's just boring to look at. Start another mode. That multi-ball was not a good one. Get that ramp. Oh my god, we keep missing the ramps. Catch it. Ramp. Catch it. Ramp. Oh no. Shit. When you play as much pinball as I do, you can tell when a rebound is going right down the middle. And that one was going to go right down the middle. I wonder if I hold the left flipper down, will that be a super skill shot attempt? Probably so. These Williams games back then had all kind of like hidden little features like that on them. The music's great. It better be. We need to hit that right ramp. Something awful. And we just keep missing it.
Junior? Thank you, Junior.
Castle Grunwald. Hit the captive ball to escape the castle. Where's the captive ball? That thing. Okay. Well, I think we escaped. Oh, we gotta do it over and over. Start another one. Tank chase. Shoot loops to destroy the tank. Finally. Can we make this happen? Yeah, we got through it. What's up, CaptNRetro? Oh, we fell out of a hole. I'll read that question in just a second. I think I just added an add-a-ball to the round because I wasn't on a multi-ball, so we must have got a free add-a-ball thrown out there. Oh, gay town. Population me. Let's catch it and read that question. We gotta hit the tank. Damn. Will we have to rebuy this on the new platform? I mean, $15 for one game is a bit high. I think the packs that came with 3 were like $20, right? $19.99 for 3 games, or maybe the same thing, $15 for 3 games, but those were all like unlicensed, you know, I mean, not unlicensed, they're obviously IPs for Williams or whatnot, or whoever makes the table and owns the right to it, but they probably had to pay a bit more for the Indiana Jones license, you know what I mean, to be able to put this out like this. I don't know how that works, you know, but I know there's royalties in situations like that, and working in the film industry, I know that I couldn't get songs that I wanted because bands wanted too much money to for us to use an 8-second clip of their song in the background scene of a film. So I thought that was insane. The one guy, we tried to get a Breaking Benjamin song for one of the movies I did, and they wanted like $25,000 to use a song for like 8 minutes. And it's like $25,000 is like a quarter of the budget of this film. I just like that noise it was making. Oh, we got high score 4. It rhymes. We'll take it. But you know, I wanted the game, so I'd pay $15 for it. Whatever. I wish it would have come with 2 other games, though. You know, they were putting them out in 3-packs for a while.
You have leveled up an upgrade of this game.
This is a game you don't see very often in the wild, out in the world. I'll show you what you don't see very often out in the world. Garbage Pail Kids, Battle of the Bands. It's a bunch of like different band cards in there. We found a pile of those boxes. Bought them up. I'm a big 5-year-old. Alright, let's go for the right ramp. We missed it. Let's do it again. I like to learn my shots and try and dial them in, so... Oh, great. That was fucking terrible. Alright. Restarting that nonsense. I should put this on classic mode and play it too. I think it plays more like a real table in classic mode. It seems to be even harder, though, but the ball feels a lot more realistic in classic mode. Old Soul 92, welcome to the show. Believe it or not, this table came out in 1978 and the movies were based on this pinball table. I wish that were the case. I remember going to see Temple of Doom, and I possibly was in the theater watching Raiders of the Lost Ark when it came out too, but I would have been a very small baby. I think Raiders came out in '81, so I'd have been like 3. And then I definitely remember going to see Temple of Doom at a theater, and obviously the 3rd one. And then when I saw that newest one, and I heard they're making another, I'm like, why? Y'all gotta stop. Don't just quit running it into the ground. Quit running shit into the ground. Come up with new ideas. Make new characters. You know why Indiana Jones is cool? Because he was an amalgam of like 19,000 different stereotypes and things put into one, and they made one cool character out of him, and they gave it a whole new thing. And like, it wasn't a rehash of a rehash. I mean, it's a rehash of a bunch of cool stuff, but like they took the best parts of stuff and made a cool character that's a teacher by day and a swashbuckling archaeologist by night. Who stands by his convictions. It belongs in a museum. Last Crusade is, I like Temple of Doom, yeah, better than Last Crusade myself. I think Temple of Doom is an awesome movie, and I thought as a child, this is scary. This is the scary Indiana Jones movie. And it was much more along the lines of Empire Strikes Back to me, like, it's a down note. There's a lot of bad things that happen in that. There's kids being enslaved, and it's, you know what? I'm gonna turn this overhead light on in this room because my face is so bright on these cameras. I look up and all I see is a big white face. It was like a horror movie, and like the bugs and all the nasty shit happening and the heart ripping out stuff. Like that's a horror movie. It's Indiana Jones horror movie, and as a kid, it scared me. You know what I mean? I was a little bit frightened of it. What's up, Woodburian? Welcome to the show. Yeah, and I was like, this is, you know, again, what year did Temple of Doom come out? 84? I was 6. I was 8. I was 6.
Don't touch anything.
I was 6. I was born in 78, so You know, it scared little 6-year-old Kevin. E.T. scared little 5-year-old Kevin. What do you ever hear that came out? 83, 82, whatever it was. It scared the hell out of me. I hated that thing. I don't want to watch E.T. If you want to put E.T. on, I'm probably going to leave the room. Like, I'm not a fan of that creepy little fuck.
You have leveled up and up.
And if I'm cussing too much, I apologize. My channel is not for kids, so if your kids are here and watching, I apologize. I cuss a lot. It just flows. It just flows like the Nile. Let's you know what? I'm gonna quit this real quick. Let's read some of this stuff. Created and distributed under license from Williams Electronics Games, Indiana Jones, The Pinball Adventure, and Williams are trademarks of Williams, 1993, 2022. Blobbity booby doo. Now, it'll probably pop up little facts about this table as it's floating over the table here. Or, yeah, maybe. Bring me something. Oh, it's going to show you the back glass. Williams pinball tables feature visual extras. Visual extras can be turned off anytime during gameplay. That I know. I want to know facts about the table. Give me the table facts. That's a pretty cool back glass. I'm down with the back glass. I just think the table artwork could have used a little bit more something. Oh, there was some trivia right there that I didn't read. It said this was released in August of 93 and 12,017 units were produced. The year 1993 was exceptionally good regarding pinball. Whitewater, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Twilight Zone, Judge Dredd, Star Trek to name few within 12 months of each other. This game was designed by Mark Ritchie, who can also be thanked for Fishtails, Diner, and Taxi. There is a hidden reference to Fishtails in the quick multi-ball of this game, where an object named the Fish of Tails can be collected. That's funny. This game was the first pinball game that used the DCS, the Digital Compression System sound that allowed the programmers to use many more digitized sounds and voice lines. Although Twilight Zone was the planned first one, the DCS wasn't ready for its release. This pinball has an awesome tiltable mini playfield that operates with 6-ball multi-ball modes, which makes this table unique and exciting. Except for the artwork on it. Like that giant logo on the side, give me more. Make it the whole Ark of the Covenant. Like, make it look like the Ark. And get rid of the gun if you're going to do that. But the gun's neat, but the gun was overused. They did it on Dirty Harry, they did it on... there's 2 or 3 other ones that have guns on them. Militia Man has like 2. Wow.
Don't touch anything.
Wow. I can't believe I lost that ball. I mean, I can, because I do stupid shit like that. Alright, we're going to turn the artwork back on that they put in the game, and we're going to move the camera. Let's go to 6, and it'll go up with it, but I want to lock the camera in. How do I lock the camera? I don't want it to roll with it. I don't mind it going up like that. The physics feel good. Again, I think there's different modes, there's different ways to play these games. This one is just the regular arcade mode, or whatever they want to call it, regular mode. There's a classic mode that feels a little heavier. The ball feels a little heavier. It moves a little faster. It doesn't dead flip as well. It's not quite as predictable as this mode. And that was real fast. And I think it's mainly the camera view. I don't like the camera tilting when I'm playing. Or tracking up to the top of the playfield. So that's stupid. I've got a bunch of games on this FX3 and a lot of, real tables. But this one just came out today and I wanted to check it out. I don't do a whole lot of streaming. I do on like new release days and stuff like that when things come out that I want to play. And if I get into it, I'll play it a lot. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. Oh, we're going to pause it and we're going to reboot it. Here we go. Shoot that gun. Ugh. Star Trek Next Generation has the gun on it. Lock your phasers. Is it a phaser? I've never been a huge fan of the, the way these games, the buttons feel. I don't like using the bottom triggers. You can use either the R2 or the R1 and L2, L1. But I use the top one. The top ones feel more like I just push a pinball flipper. Just to me, because it's a shorter stroke. The bottom one, you really gotta dig into it. You feel like to use it. So, all right, ball one lock. It might be a phaser on that one. I've seen another one with a black gun on it too, and I forget which one it is off the top of my... Johnny Mnemonic maybe has a gun or some kind of thing on it. They all got crazy with their things. The coolest one I think ever made is the Tales from the Crypt Keeper doorknob. You know, it looks like a door handle, and you pull your thumb down like you're opening an old door on a crypt or a haunted castle or some shit. It's a thumb down button like a door handle, and it's got Crypt Keeper's face all around it, and it's ornate, bronze looking thing like a big door handle. It's amazing.
Junior? It's you, Junior.
The sound effects are great. That, like I said, that pew 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 noise that's like the plane dying or an AT-AT walking in Star Wars. Industrial Light and Magic are not afraid to recycle their sounds. Alright, let's get up that ramp. There we go. One more time. Oh. One more time. One more again. One more again. Oh, we're going around the loop-de-loop. Let's see if we can lock this ball. Take out that plane. Dogfight award. Ball lock. Multi-ball start. I need to hit that right ramp for the jackpot. Oh my god, ball out, ball, there we go, jackpot. Now I gotta hit the left ramp again to light it, I think. Oh god, get up there. Come here, ball. Oh, give me that jackpot. Thank you, Sala. Jackpot? You were named after the dog? Hand of Fate. Eternal life for 15 seconds. We'll take it. This whole Rainy Castle Grunwald shit is a little bit annoying. Ball lock.
Mailed it to the marks. Will you take it easy?
I vacationed in Florida one year. Let me answer this phone. Hello. It is. Yeah, she had mentioned that. I'm CaptNRetro. That's the name of my channel. I'm actually live streaming right now on my YouTube channel. Can I call you back in like 30 minutes? Awesome. I'll call you back in just a bit. All right. Thanks. That was a customer looking for pinball repair, but they can fucking wait. If you're watching my channel, you can wait, buddy. I'm live. Gotta go here. We're playing pinball ourselves. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. Plus, you don't want to discuss business over the phone in front of everybody on the internet. You know what I mean?
You call this archaeology?
Get up there! I think that plane thing makes that noise when you hit that ramp. Yeah, it does. Get that light. Oh, we fell out again. I'm not a huge fan of the tilt-a-whirl. They used that to better effect on a game called Wipeout by Gottlieb about 10 years prior to this game. So it was done better and it looked cooler and I don't know. Yeah, you're in control of that thing. It's you know, recycled ramp. Williams was known for, especially by this point, like, cram as much as you can into a game, but it's basically the same shit that's in every other game. And Stern is guilty of it these days. You know, the biggest manufacturer, I guess, always has to be at the forefront of stuff and keeping stuff. You know, one new thing per game comes out. You ain't never seen a lock like this before. Well, I've seen magnet locks, you know. You ain't ever done that? Well, I've seen that before. There's a trap ball that comes out by the flipper. Okay, Spooky, I get what you're doing. That's cute, but I've seen it. There's a lot. It's got to be hard to do something new, number one. Especially after the same type of machines have been being built since, 1930. And with flippers since 47, so, you know what I mean? Like, there's only so much room and space for things, and everyone expects certain things to be standard in every game, so you got to deal with that. I can imagine pinball design is a harrowing ordeal, on top of the fact that, you know, the people who can afford to buy brand new pinball machines are one of two type of people. They're an engineer by trade. They make really good money. They know how to fix everything, and they're keeping their collection, and they've been collecting for a while, and they buy stuff cheap, or as cheap as they possibly can, but they know what it's worth, and they hold on to it, and they're sitting on a hoard. There's the next person is like the average Joe that's like, I want a pinball machine from a game room, and they just don't care what it is. They don't know how to fix it. They don't want to know how to fix it. They just want a game in their game room. That'll last for 5 to 10 years in their house, and then they'll sell it because they're moving or doing something. They don't care. The third person are the operators, the ones who are putting them out in public and making real good money off pinball machines. Stern and all the companies, I guess, really catered mainly to the operators back in the day. And so the features they had built into these games were for, you know, they weren't meant for home use as nearly as much as they were meant for making money out in the field. So I can understand why they would, you know, everything is kind of recycled. We moved this ramp over here, and it's the same layout as this game, but it's really this game. And, you know, save money, save cost, save time. Nowadays, though, I think that is completely reversed. Like, I think the collector is much more of the driving force behind pre-ordering all the pinball machines. You know what I mean? I would imagine operators are still very heavily into that, and the ones who have been in it for as long as they have and can afford to do it are the ones that are putting, you know, 5 and 6 machines brand new, you know, at a time from the Stern and getting them delivered, and they go right out in this, you know, into their barcade, whatever they're running. You know, I definitely know some people that do that are they buy 2 off the rack, you know what I mean? And it's like, holy crap. And that's, you know, $15,000, $16,000 to do something like that. More than that sometimes. Some games are that much by themselves. That Elvira, brand new Elvira, like, anniversary edition is like $25,000 right now. They made 100 of them. I'm not exactly sure what my original point was, but I think the layouts nowadays are very reminiscent of what Williams was doing. Stern's like, well, we've got all these tricks in our bag, and we'll just kind of recycle them through every different playfield iteration we can figure out, and add one new thing per game, you know, or try to, and then we're going to price gouge it with pro models and premium models and limited editions and best of anniversaries models, and this one has a blowjob thing built into it, and it'll suck you off, and like, okay, I might pay extra for that, but like the rest of it, like, just give me a good working game. And I don't like that they skimp with, like, there's a game, that Black Knight Swords of Rage game, there's a pro model and premium model and limited, and the premium and limited had the upper playfield, and like that game, Black Knight, is known for being 2 playfields. John Rogers, what's up, buddy? Is known for being a 2 playfield game, and it was, you know, one of the first 2 playfield games, and the first with Magna saves, and like that game's, the first Black Knight's great. Black Knight 2000 is really, really good. And then the Black Knight Swords of Rage Pro is really, really awesome too, except it doesn't have the upper playfield like the other two come with. And like, no, it's not necessary to the game. It's just another way to score some stuff and like start a mode or two, I think. But like, that's kind of the, you know, the legacy of that game. It felt like they didn't care. They were just like, well, we're just gonna put this one out without the upper playfield and to keep it at the price point. And it's like, how can the price point be that much to begin with? If y'all are selling, if MSRP is $6,000 or $7,000, you know, what's it costing y'all to make one? $1,000, and you're selling them to a dealer. Generally, dealers, you know, I'd imagine are paying $5,000 per and making 2 per game, maybe. I can't imagine they're doing much more than that. What does Walmart pay for shit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how wholesaling works like that, but I know they're getting a discount because they buy in bulk and they put up orders and they've got a $100,000 standing order for, you know, 50 pinball machines that are going to be coming in this year. They got to get sold. And then they get told, like a car dealership, how much they can actually sell them for. It's a very weird Carney-esque type business. And I can only imagine that designing pinball machines is A, super difficult to do something that's new, especially, and B, you're super hamstrung by what the company will allow you to put in things. You could design all day and come up with the coolest shit ever, but is it economically feasible to build all that stuff and try and put it out at a price point of $7,000? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know business. I'm not good like that. I'm not good with numbers. I'm good with the pit. Yeah, we got around it, but we missed that light up there. Whoa. No! Ball out. I'll take the suck off model too. More about the blowjob upgrade, please. Absolutely. That's hysterical. Mr. Balls, welcome. Mista. It is super hard, LOL. Designing pinball machines, I imagine it is. And I love these things. I fix them, I play them, I paint them, I sell them, I buy them, I love them, I treat them like they're my own for a while, and I move them on to a new. What is this? I don't need your upgrades. I'm not putting any upgrades. Alright, if we go to classic single player, arcade setup, tournament setup, arcade setup, so you can play different types. Let's go to arcade setup and just see what that says. See what that feels like. I only do virtual tables with the VPW team, and it's already super hard without any economic issues. I've downloaded something, and I forget what it's called, and I've got 2 different things that I've really gotten where I want to do things. I'm not an engineer. I didn't go to school for any kind of math. I didn't learn any computers. I thought I wanted to be an actor as a kid. And so I went to school for theater and was in musicals and danced around like a maniac and had a great time acting. Did a lot of commercial work in my early 20s and stuff, but didn't really, land anything big, and didn't have any skills for anything that I'm doing nowadays in life. And anyway, long story short, I downloaded the thing where I can design the pinball machine, and I'm trying to pull it up right now, and I don't know exactly what it's called. But I downloaded also a Nintendo game maker device called NES Maker, NES Maker, and you can design your own NES games and put them on a cartridge if you want to. And I paid good money for that, and I've barely touched it because I'm intimidated by the knowledge that it takes to design your own stuff like that, or to start programming something. I have no idea where to start. And then what my problem is that I'll start reading, watching a video on how to do it, and then I'll just go down a wormhole of that video, and 20 hours later I still haven't designed anything. So it's a catch-22 system. But yeah, I do have a system. I'd like to build my own. I've made some retheme machines. I took a Road Kings and turned it into a Mad Max Fury Road Kings. And I didn't do anything to the playfield. I didn't obviously change anything on it. But we just redesigned all the artwork on it, and it looked amazing when we got done. I've done a Voltron custom game. I just, you know, I would like to learn how to use that Pyro. I've got a Bally home model out in the garage right now, an old Bally Fireball home model that's in really good shape, but it's not working at all. And what I'd like to learn how to do is take that P-Rock or whatever it's called, the P3 Rock. I'm not sure. I have to look it up again. But there's a system where you can take that game and like wire it into your thing and reprogram how it plays, how it scores, what it does. Build your own brains for it. You might be able to do that with a Raspberry Pi. I'm just not smart enough to do it. But I would like to pay someone to come do it so I could then make really cool custom themed pinball machine stuff that's all one of a kind and does stuff like the other guys do, where they make, you know, their own call outs and their own background music. And I'm a musician. I would love to be able to write music that's in the background of a pinball machine. The Black Knight Swords of Rage that I was talking about that may or may not come with the blowjob device. The music in that game was done by, I think, the guy that did some programming on it, and Scott Ian of Anthrax. And like, that game's music is incredible. It's super heavy metal, and or super thrash metal, because that's what Scott Ian is. But it's great, and every little song in that game is wicked cool. And all original and unique to that machine, not just Led Zeppelin playing in the background. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Stern makes a lot of games that I don't agree with. Like, why I wouldn't buy that and pay that much money for it. Like Rush. Like, no offense, but fuck Rush. Rush is boring and annoying music. They're all incredible musicians, but I never cared for Rush. So I wouldn't buy that machine. The Zeppelin one. Love Zeppelin. Probably don't care for a pinball machine about Led Zeppelin. Guns N' Roses, they already had one. Like, what are we doing? We don't need a new Guns N' Roses. It looks cool. My girlfriend likes playing it. I don't get it. Like, I don't need to see Fat Axel running around. My Guns N' Roses lives in my head in 1987, and that's where they'll stay. And I don't need to see Fat Axel or some girl in the band. Like, no offense to women. Love women musicians. My Guns N' Roses doesn't have a lady touring with them. Unless they are, like, up in a cage, getting naked, having, you know, the good times done to them. Not without their consent, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are down to clown. That's the kind of girls that tour with Guns N' Roses, not musicians. And that's the awesome male chauvinist pig in me that thinks that rock and roll is a boys' game. Yeah, my Guns N' Roses don't make it to the show. My Guns N' Roses gets in a fight with Metallica and then quits the tour early. Station, what's up? How are you? Come here, ball. I'm going to stop and read some comments here for a second. Catch that, ball. I can definitely feel that the physics in this one is different than what I was just playing. You know, the ball's rolling a little faster. Oh. And I feel like I've got a little bit better control with the flippers. But the ball is definitely moving heavier. Oh, get in there. I've also been working on my nudging, especially in these video games. I'm not good with nudging with a stick. You know, I'd rather shove the whole... I wish you could shove the controller and make, you know, turn that into the force feedback on the controller. Just be like, there you go. He shoved it forward. Whatever, the motion sensor, you know. He nudged it up and down. He pushed it back. He tapped the side. If I could just flap this controller, that'd be great. Yeah, my GNR doesn't have Buckethead in it either. Old man CaptNRetro complaining. My GNR does not have Buckethead, sir. Jesus Christ, ball out. Oh, we got Eternal Life. I mean, everything in Philly causes a small riot, though, right? Alright, let's see if there's a tournament going on right now. Actually, let's do the challenges. We'll unlock some stuff. So, one ball challenge. You just go as far as you can with one ball. And it's back to the... You see how much higher the flippers are coming up right now? They were only going a little bit flat, basically, in the other modes. So that's tournament mode, or whatever, arcade mode is what it was called. They changed the angle of the flippers on you. And also how the ball reacts, how heavy the ball seems, how fast it's moving, how it bounces off the rubbers, what kind of rubbers are installed. Like, you can tweak all that stuff in these video games, and I love it. I think it's brilliant, but it's just not playing the real thing. You know what I mean? You're never going to really replicate... That's not a word. You're never really going to replicate the physics of a pinball machine, because it's unpredictable, and gravity and physics. And unpredictable gravity physics. Use the flippers to aim the gun. Okay, you don't have to pull the trigger at all. You just gotta move the gun back and forth in this game. And not get shot. Oh, we got shot. Medallion not collected. I needed 2 more guys to murder before I can collect that medallion. That's not fun. Start a new mode. Yeah, the Zen challenges are pretty cool. I've done just a little bit. I haven't really played too much of that. I normally go to tournament mode and just play in people's tournaments that they set up and try and, do well. Oh my God, I'm not gonna do well right there. I only got to level 3. Let's restart that one more time. Here we go. I'm gonna hold down the flipper and check for a... Nope, there is no super shot there, super skill shot. I don't know what the skill shot is. It might be one of those things that are flashing at the top lanes. I guess it has to be one of those. You may or may not be able to move it. Did you watch my Elden Ring? If you look at my TikTok, I made a TikTok yesterday, not that anybody cares, but I made a TikTok yesterday of me being like super sad looking and sad and just talking about how hard Elden Ring is. They're all hard. Those From Software games, the controls suck it. Give me that same game with the feel of those Batman Arkham Knight games and see how good I am at it. Or how well that, the Samurai game that I've loved and played all day for like 3 days straight, that recently just came out. This is a 6-ball multi-ball? My God. I was just over there trying to cradle and hold on to them. Come here, balls. Now let's figure out something to do with you guys. Let's hit a shot. There's something. Ghost of Tsushima, yes. That's what it is. I've got that. I played a good bit of that. I think I streamed 1 or 2 days of messing around with that game, but I was really, really good at that. I had a great time. Went back and played it like on the hard difficulty and had a good time. Like, those controls were great. The blocking was fantastic. Arkham Knight. You block for days. You'll never get hit in that game if you don't want to. I can't seem to dodge or block worth a turd in Elden Ring. I die every like 2.5 minutes in that game. It's almost like playing pinball. You run around and you're dead. And you're dead.
We have top men working on it right now. Who?
Earlier you mentioned a Rush pinball table, and while I like Rush, I don't think I'd ever play a pinball based on the band or their songs. I definitely wouldn't buy one unless it was Motley Crue. And they're not going to make a Motley Crue pinball machine. So, and that's just me. Like, my favorite band of all time is Motley Crue. So, it's not going to happen. And even then, I wouldn't pay what they want. I wouldn't pay more than $3,000 for a Motley Crue pinball machine. There's a Weird Al game coming out. It looks great, but it's going to be $13,100 if you want to buy the special edition or the whatever, the upgrade kit. It's either like 11.1 or 13.1, I think, something like that, depending on what you want to get. because it's deep root pinball, which is almost virtual pinball. It feels like it's not. It's a real pinball machine, but it's got a big screen in the play field, and the back third of the game lifts up and pulls out, and you can interchange games. That's great. That's nice and all. I hope it would come with at least 2 games in it if I was paying that kind of money for it. That's incredibly nuts. And they're only making so many of them, too. Like, it's not going to be a super, you know... I think they sold out 227 collector's editions or whatever. They sold it out within a day at $13,000 fucking dollars if you're buying the full package and the whole table and everything. If you already had the table, you can buy the kit for like $3,000, which is a really good price. But then you got to spend $8,000 to buy the machine to begin with. So it's like, I will never. Unless it's a car and I can finance it, I'm not going to throw that kind of money on something ever, you know? I'd rather have that money sitting there just looking at me than in a pinball table. Then again, with the market, everything just keeps going up and up and up and up, and the pinball market at least. So it's probably a good investment to go ahead and buy it and sell it in 8 months, and it's worth $94,000. Oh, we're getting better at this. We got the medallion! My medallion! You got yourself a goddamn partner, Jones! Fuck. That's pathetic. That was the 1-ball challenge, and we didn't even get to 20 million points. We didn't even get to 3 stars this time.
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top men.
Vun.rent. I don't know what that is, Janet, but you're a troll. Get the fuck out of here. Remove.
1-ball challenge results.
We gotta get better than that. We can get all of them. Let's go. Dark Souls. I had a game back on the PlayStation 1 that was made by them, and I forget the name of it at the moment. But it was, you started off naked basically in a sewer with a stick, and like you gotta get your way out of there. The fuck King something. King, I'm not sure what it's called. It was absolutely ridiculously hard as nails. And I can't believe I buy other stuff from that Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I don't know if they made that. I think they did. Unbelievably difficult as well. Thought it was going to be as cool as Ghost of Tsushima. Absolutely not. Thoroughly difficult. Why? I don't understand the fun in those games. Like, even for the people who can play them and are like, it's not hard. Yeah, it is. You had to sit here for 30 hours playing this game to get good at defending and then build your character up enough to be able to go fight. I mean, I just can't. I'm not a grinder. I don't want to grind in video games like that. I don't play World of Warcraft. I've never touched it. You know, I don't want to grind. If I want to grind, I'm going to go find my girlfriend. And the whole time you're grinding, the enemies are all leveling up at the same rate you are, and it's like, this is not helping me. I'm still terrible at the blocking. I still can't defend. None of my magic works. Oh, that didn't hurt this thing. And dead. And dead. Oh, and dead. Dead again. How many times have I jumped my little goat horse off of a cliff I shouldn't have jumped my goat horse off of? A lot. But I do have fun playing it. I like to complain a lot. I do have fun playing it. I just wish I was at A, better at it, or B, it was not so fucking unforgiving. I've lost so much money in baggies that I can't retrieve at monsters' feet. Can you believe it's been 5 years since Breath of the Wild came out? What planet are we on? Where is the new Breath of the Wild, by the way? Are they making one of those? Is there a sequel coming to that? Catch it? I need to do better, especially with the 1-ball challenge of really hitting your shots. You know what I mean? You really gotta control and shoot. Get that outside loop. Catch that ball again. Hit the E. We hit that E. That's bullshit. Ooh. Treacherous. Give me something good, Hand of Fate. Tell me something good.
Where's my father? They help in the belly of that steel beast.
Damn it. Well, we got to 4 that time. My grinding years are over. Just want to have fun in short bursts. That's why I play retro and pinball a lot more now. Yeah, I mean, and also I think, honestly, modern gaming from like Xbox 360 era to Xbox One and PS4 era has done nothing but diminish my skills as a retro gamer. I just suck at games nowadays. I used to be so good at baseball games, and I am terrible online at this baseball stuff on the show. I mean, I'm not terrible, but it hurts my feelings at how much I get my ass kicked. Baseball games were my jam, and I'm just not good at them no more. And I refuse to pay $1 billion to build a fake team of fucking fake baseball cards that I can't even fucking look at in my hand. I've got enough cards around here and real cards to deal with that. And speaking of, actually, I think I put them away. Oh no, a couple of them. Check out what I found. We're getting ready to move, so I've been going through a bunch of stuff and digging through stuff. I think this is a Howard Johnson rookie, a Don Ross Howard Johnson rookie that I put in this case for some reason. I mean, why? It's Howard Johnson, but that's a Darryl Strawberry rookie. Pre-cocaine freak out. Some old Mike Schmidt card that I got that's like a 76 Mike Schmidt or something like that. There may be something else in there with him, not sure. But that's a Frank Thomas rookie card, an Upper Deck Frank Thomas rookie. So I found some of my old baseball cards while I was fucking around and moving stuff, along with those Garbage Pail Kids.
All
right, 1 ball's in your mouth. My forklift battery charge is at 69%. You're driving a forklift around? I didn't know. You're at work, I guess? Pachow! Kajig up. Oh, goodness. Come here, ball. Go up there, ball. Vroom. Hand of Fate. The Hand of Fate. Give me something good. Raven Bar video mode. Okay, we're back to shooting people again. We got that medallion. I like that little game. Now that I know what I'm trying to do. My favorite video mode game, or video mode in a pinball game, I think, is probably the one from the avoid barriers, hold left, hold right. Avoid barriers, hold left, hold right. I get it. All right, past 25 tunnels to escape. Jesus Christ. Oh, crap. We're deaded up. My favorite video mode is probably from the Champions Pub pinball game, where you're collecting the spit in the bucket just by going left and right. There's guys hawking loogies and they might spit out an extra ball. It's pretty great.
Where's my father?
Great heavens, in the valley
Tara
of that
loves to game. We don't really play a whole lot of like PS4 stuff together, like home console games, but she really loves pinball. She's fallen perfectly in love with pinball, which you're either going to or you're going to hate it, but because that's kind of all I do lately. It's pinball and arcade stuff, so. Damn it. Hi, cat. Alright, enough of the one ball challenge. I'm terrible at it. We got it to 5 that time, looks like. Or the best time we did it was. Next star at 120 million. But yeah, she'll play video games.
One ball challenge
I
results.
gave her an 8-bit Nintendo to take to work, to take to her house, and her TV won't apparently work with it, but I know it works. It's probably her didn't hook it up right, so I need to go over there and mess with it and fix it for her.
Challenges.
She loves Tetris. She's texting me right now. Boop ba dee doop ba da doop ba doo boop ba scrambly ba doo. Get up there. Alright, we got 5 minutes to score as many points as we possibly can get. Cat, you need to learn how to shut doors when you open them, by the way. My cat's really quite talented little kitty. She uses her paw to like reach up under the door and pull it open if she can on any door that's not fully shut. And this one, she'll like run into it and stand on it with her paws and like kick the door open when it is kind of half closed on her. She knows how to get in. She gets in there. She wants to get in there. She's getting in there. There's two like, I forget what the doors are called, but like the kind that fold, you know, folding doors, I guess. There's 2 folding doors that go into a den upstairs, and she can like open those. You'll find her like chilling out in there. She can't close them behind herself, so that's how you know she got in there. Doors are open. Come on. Yeah, there was the little nudge save to the left. They need one on both sides of the game. It's only fair to put one on each side if you're going to give me a chance to do that. We got to get more points than 15 million. Go up the ramp. That's not up the ramp. The Champion Pub Spittoon minigame is great, yeah. I mean, it's simply, you know, catch the spit. But it's funny. It makes me laugh every time I play it. I used to have 2 cats that worked together, open doors. One would hang from the knob while the other pulled or pushed. Yeah, they're brilliant little creatures. She brought a baby frog in here yesterday. Like, it wasn't bigger than a quarter. And she was just toying with it and like slapping it around, and I saved it from her and took it outside. I couldn't let her eat that little thing. That made me sad. And the cat, you know, if I died tomorrow and was down here dead for, you know, long enough where she didn't get fed, she'd eat my corpse to stay alive. She's smart. Until someone came to find the body. Or she'd probably go to the neighbor's house and like scream and meow at them until they follow her back over here. She's like a Lassie kind of dog like that. She'll come when she's called. She likes to gallop at you. She's not afraid of the water in the shower. She'll get up in the shower and like slap at the water and follow me in there every morning. She's insane. There's a commercial with a guy with his truck and his pet cat like goes out fishing, and the cat goes after the fish, jumps in the river and like swims around. I'm pretty sure they filmed my cat. She's has no problem with water. In fact, if it's raining, she wants to go outside even more than she wants to go outside when it's not raining. come on. We should have made both of those shots count. Oh, we lost it. And we lost that one, of course. Damn it.
Shoot them both.
You lucky pig.
Get up there, you fucking thing. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating real hard and not talking.
Idol of the East.
Go, ball.
Diamond of Shanghai.
Oh, we've got the max amount of points we can score in the 5-minute challenge, which is pretty cool.
What a vivid imagination.
Oh, the Shankara stones. Molaram, Sigaram. I love that nudge save on the right out lane. Big fan. Ah! Fell down the hole. Alright, boys and girls. We've seen enough Indiana Jones. Girlfriend's heading to the hair cuttery. And I get to go pay for her hairdo tonight. So that's fun. Stanley's eating a donut and crying. Nope, he's just crying laughing. She sends me memes of The Office all the time. She's the best. Thanks for watching. This game's great. I don't know if it's $15 great, but it's great, and I'm going to play it a lot more, I'm sure. You guys have a rad day. Check out more of CaptNRetro's content. We just did a Time Warp restoration. We played some Elden Ring the other night with Joel from Media Glitch. We're terrible at it. There's all kinds of stuff going on in the garage and things, and a move happening, and life is insane right now. But I appreciate you guys popping in and saying hi. And y'all make sure to slap that like button. Have a great day. Hooray.